ninja solo. Real ninja status. A real ninja status. A real ninja status. Real ninja solo. Real ninja solo.
What up? It's me, Prez, and guess what? You done stumbled upon a Real Ninjas podcast where we talk about interesting topics, critique underground music, and speak about that fuck shit. And where there's Prez, there's Bread. What up, Bread?
Noodles. Know what's up. It's enacted. Let's get to it.
Yes, sir. Okay. So, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff that us content creators actually do that you never do. But if you don't want to do that, There's always other ways to support. There's Cash App scroll on the bottom of the screen. And don't forget, every Monday at 8:30, this is where we be at. Most consistent in town, best podcast in town. All right. I saw another podcast that was sort of in town, but it was called The Best Damn Podcast. It's a damn lie. Okay. Shout out to The Best Damn Podcast, though. Hit us up. Maybe we could do something together one day. Okay, this is full of shade over here. So, like always, we got an interesting topic, and it is called the Top 15 Modern Conspiracy Theories. Okay, so thought Measy would like this. You know what I mean? So, that's what we're talking about.
Him.
Yes. So, I got the top 15 modern conspiracy theories, and
what sets modern? Like how far
after 2010?
After 2010,
yeah. Okay, so because of course we got the conspiracies like
9/11 and shit.
9/11 and shit, JFK.
Yeah.
My favorite theory is
the Mandela effect.
Ooh, that's a real one.
Yeah.
It's a new one now. It's a new Mandela effect. Shit. I forgot what it was. And it's 100% true. Like I remember.
He said it's 100%.
I remember how it was, and it ain't like that no more. I can't. Maybe speak good.
Oh no! So this was. I'm about to ask or say something, but the train of thought came from. So we said Mandela effect.
Okay.
I got to thinking about Nelson Mandela.
Okay.
And then that, for some reason, made me think of PBS.
Okay.
Which made me think of Arthur.
Okay.
And then I just found out that Ziggy Marley wrote the Arthur theme song.
Yes. I knew that.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, I knew that.
No,
okay.
hell no. Yeah. I was like, oh, shit. No wonder that song.
He sung it.
Yeah, no,
okay, yeah.
I'm saying that's Ziggy Marley and his band.
Okay,
like,
all
yeah.
right. Yeah.
That's Bob Marley Jr.'s band. You know what I'm saying?
I think I learned that when I Am Legend came out.
Yeah. No, that shit. I was like, and then because as soon as I heard it, I was like, get the fuck out of here. That comes from the heart. You got to believe in yourself.
That's
The place to start. And I said, hey, what a wonderful time today. What up, BK?
Hold on.
Who the hell you riding in your picture? Are you riding them?
She riding somebody. Or doing some hair. What the hell?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was like, damn, who you force backing?
Thanks for the reaction, BK. If you're watching, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Word up.
What a wonderful time today. Was to work and play together.
I'm not a knitter. You're a knitter. Knitter.
That is hilarious.
Hey, that dog cried the whole episode. Anyway, back to conspiracy.
Conspiracy theories. Arthur was racist.
He was Uncle Tom growing up. And DW was the only one trying to keep him grounded. She was like Huey Freeman. You know what I'm saying?
Another conspiracy theory is these ain't the top. This is just going.
No, yeah,
these
these jokes.
These
conspiracy.
These before 2010. You know
before 2010.
How the Simpsons predict shit.
Yeah.
Okay, shit. They do.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. We are in a simulation. That's one that I actually was watching a video on, and it says the likelihood that we are a simulation is very high.
Very high.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
If we're actually digital information. I saw another theory that
everything's made from light when it boils down.
Everything made for light. That's true though. I mean, I think that's true.
Have they proven it?
I mean, shoot.
Because that's the only way it could be true is if it's proven. Because other than that, it's a theory. You feel me?
It's true. Hold on. Well, I think that one's true. But if you think it's a theory, it might be. I'm not 100% sure.
And then quantum physics is chaos physics. Like it's basically fucking with the unknowns. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
another theory. You're kind of like you don't die.
Yeah.
You just move so let's say in this timeline, lightning just strike me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I might die in this timeline, but my consciousness will go to the timeline
that's
where
closest to you.
No, not even that. Where I didn't die from the electrical shock. Okay.
So you
I
saying,
just wake up in the hospital bed.
So you saying that like basically there's backup yous in other galaxies, maybe dimensions or alternate realities. And so that when you know what I'm saying, when your, I guess, conscious self or your vessel, taps out, however that may be, then it's like, oh, then you go into the next game save or like what, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's called quantum entanglement.
Yeah. Like the shit from fucking Loki.
Yeah.
Variables and shit. Switching time. Yeah. But only they did it voluntarily though.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm with you. I'm picking it up.
Dang, I wish I could think of what that Mandela effect was. It just blew my mind. Like, hold on, it ain't like that no more. So
that's crazy.
Hold on.
It'll come back.
Yeah, it will. Hold on, one second. So we talk most commonly known Mandela effect.
Hold on, BK, up on it, B. There's a conspiracy about Disney movies are all linked. Like Anna and Elsa's parents, they did not die in the shipwreck, but instead washed ashore on a jungle island, gave birth to Tarzan, and were killed by a leopard. Hell no. Fruit of the Looms. What about motherfucking, is it Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? And when she eats the apple, she dies. But how it plays out is you think she's still alive.
She's really dead.
She's really dead.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
She's that fruit of
if we doing show conspiracy theories, nigga, Rugrats is the darkest one that I know. That shit is crazy.
That's crazy. Hold on. She said Fruit of the Looms.
With
it ain't got the cornucopia in it. Yeah. I remember the cornucopia.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do too.
I'm part of that time.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, good. The Monopoly man doesn't have a monocle. Okay.
He did.
No, let's say he never wore a monocle ever. That's what it say. What the craziest part is the Star Wars Darth Vader says, "No, I am your father."
Yeah, I knew that one.
Instead of Luke, I am your father.
And he never said that.
See, we ain't from the same timeline.
Yeah, yes, we are.
We're not from the same timeline.
Okay, we might not be.
I am your father.
Because the whole why he didn't say it is because the conversation leading up to that was I knew your father or some shit, but your father's dead. And that's what Luke said. Like, no, my father's dead. You killed him. He said, no, I am your father. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because why would he go, Luke? I am your, it doesn't make sense on some Hollywood
because
shit.
It was in a different timeline, my nigga. That's why.
But I'm saying, you knowing the shit that you watch and how motherfuckers write, that wouldn't even have passed in the writing room, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Luke, I am your father. Now look, I can attest that Luke, I am your father, and probably because of the age we are and like where it happened, came from Tommy Boy. Because when he was in it, Lola, Lola, Luke, I am your father, Lilo, and that's what we remember. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say I watched Tommy Boy twice in my life, and it was like the first time I really watched it was probably like 10 years ago. It was Luke before that.
But that I'm saying that's where that specific Luke, I'm your father came from that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But in the episode 4 or whatever, right.
How about Sex in the City is actually Sex and the City?
I think I knew that one.
I always thought it was Sex in the City.
I think a lot of people did.
I don't know about Snow White, but Peter Pan is dead and the Lost Boys are too. Crazy. So tell them about the Rugrats.
Oh, the Rugrats, nigga. Okay, so fuck. So all right, so you know you got Dee Dee and Drew Pickles, right? Or Stu Pickles. That's Tommy's dad. And then later on, Dale, right? Mm-hmm. And then you got Drew Pickles and the Angelica's mom got Angelica. You know, that's Tommy and Dale's cousin. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then Charles got Chucky Finster, so I'm assuming that's Charles Jr. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then the other two got the twins, Phil and Lil, right? So apparently they're all from a fucking support group for people. They all met in a support group for people who like lost children. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So with Dee Dee and Stu, she's always like in child psychology books. Oh, Dr. Lipshit said we need to do this and we need to do this for Tommy. And we need to do that, right? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And what's fucking the dad's job? He's an inventor of toys for kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that's their code with fucking, I guess Tommy was stillborn. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
We got a different thing.
No, what I'm saying is like Tommy was stillborn or some shit, right? And so this is like, if we had it, but they carried on as if they had him. That's why you see the playpen and like it's certain shit like why he can always get out of the pen or why they're not watching him. You know what I'm saying? But like Spike's the only one that can like sense him or like fuck with him or interact with him in any way. So Angelica's real. She's alive, but she can see dead people basically. And so that's why she's like acting crazy, acting out also because of her parents. You know what I'm saying? Phil and Lil were a miscarriage, but they weren't twins yet. So, but you didn't know what they were. That's why there's two of them. That's the representation. And then with fucking Chucky, he died in like he got fucked up in a car accident or something. And that's why Charles is afraid all the time and has anxiety. You know what I'm saying?
I heard it was similar like that. Just Angelica was imagining all the babies, like that's and it was her imagination. Only other person was real in there was her best friend, the black girl, Susie. And Deal was real though. Okay, I heard that. Okay. I think we're in a digital world. Yeah, I think so. Because I got a couple videos queued up. I didn't have this one queued up, but we got a couple videos. I gotta find. Hold on. I can't even think. I won't even be able to find this nigga. I
like the good conspiracy theories, like the ones that don't have to do with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like with shouts to what is it, CT Cinema or something, Clayton Thomas.
Okay.
And so they be talking about movies and like, hey, who's the real villain in this movie? You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And they'll be like, oh, the real villain in Ninja Turtles, it wasn't Danny. You know what I'm saying? It was really fucking Raphael's bitch
I like
ass.
that, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll give their reasons based off of the movie.
Mhm.
You feel me? And it's like, oh, shit. So that, like, to me, that's the real conspiracy theories, because we have this, but, like, we can't prove it anymore because it's already done.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, whether it's true or not is kind of irrelevant in the grand scheme of things.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like fucking one of my favorite ones was that Bobby Boucher became a water boy because the water in the town was so bad and it made everybody an asshole that he wanted to clean the fucking water. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said, hell yeah.
We're gonna get to the theories that I got, but I gotta play this. This ain't the one here we go.
So is Epstein Island still a conspiracy theory?
I got
And everything surrounding
What's
that.
that?
Oh shit.
And I know, and that's a real ass.
Yeah. I used to have one of those.
This funny here though. That's all I want to see them titties. Okay. All right.
I just want to see them titties, bro.
That's it.
I woke up in a ditch. Stop.
Oh shit. Take a look and listen.
All right, we got this guy, man, your professor. He dead, but
He's dead now.
yeah, this AI.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they got him good, man.
Think back to the closest
So
call.
this is that you already died in another universe. This is what I was talking about.
You've ever had.
His name looked like Howard Steinway, man.
Now I didn't know his name. Hold on. Fame?
Fame?
Yeah, Fame. That's his name.
Maybe it was a car that swerved inches from your bumper.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it was a weird fever when you were a kid. Maybe you slipped on the stairs and caught the railing at the last second. Your heart hammered. You laughed it off. You said, wow, I was lucky. Wrong. You weren't lucky. I'm going to tell you something that sounds insane, but the math says it's true. In that moment, when the car swerved, you didn't survive. The car hit you. You died. The screen went black. But here you are, watching this video, breathing. How is that possible? Because death is a spectator sport. It happens to other people. It happens in the news. But from your perspective, from behind your eyes, death might be mathematically impossible. This isn't spiritual mumbo jumbo. This is hard quantum mechanics. There is a version of physics called the many worlds interpretation that suggests you have already died 1,000 times in 1,000 different universes. But your consciousness, it has nowhere else to go but the timeline where you survive. Every single time, you are trapped in life. If you want to know why you're still here and the terrifying price you pay for it, you need to understand how the universe splits. Let me show you. Everyone knows the cat, Schrodinger's famous cat. You lock it in a steel box with a...
That shit,
Yeah,
it don't make no sense to me.
it do.
To me, it don't make no sense. I'm just saying.
Because
You have a cat in the
dude, I
box.
don't know if you remember this, but like probably when I first got on, maybe within the first year in, I was trying to explain that to you, and you're like, no fucking way. So I understand.
I still get it.
Yeah.
I hear you. I'll get it.
Yeah. You get like you understand what I'm saying, but you don't get how the concept is applied.
Exactly.
Like,
you know, me personally, like all the you don't gotta see a okay. Let me explain.
But what I'm saying is, exactly.
Vial of poison. A radioactive atom decays, breaks the vial, and kills the cat. The standard physics class explanation goes like this. Until you open the box to check, the atom has both decayed and not decayed. So the cat is both dead and alive.
But if it did decay, like we open up the box, we don't know if it decayed or not.
Right.
Okay.
So because that's the whole thing.
It could possibly decay.
That's what it's hinging on.
Okay, it could possibly decay. It could not. But if it did decay, we will know it's a dead cat in there really soon. That's how I'm feeling. And if it don't decay,
so?
the cat gonna die eventually.
How so?
Because it's in a box. A cat in the box is still in the box. A cat in the box is still a cat in the box.
Right.
So,
but then nobody said it wasn't no holes in the box, or that like the box only had so much air. Like these are things that you're injecting.
No, I'm saying you just injected that. I said it's a
you're
cat
the one
in the
saying
box.
you're the one saying that the cat's not gonna survive in the box anyway.
Because I'm only using what they said. It said
they're saying that it's a cat in a box. That's it.
Cat in a box, and there's some poison in there that breaks, and the isotope either kills the cat or don't. And until you open it, you don't know if it's dead or alive.
Right.
But I can smell a dead cat. I'm just saying. Hold on.
But what I'm saying, okay, but that's what you're saying is like, if the cat dies, then there will be telltale signs that the cat's dead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not disagreeing with that. But what we're saying is even that you don't know until you open the box. That's the whole point, is like nothing is known about the inside the contents of the box until we reveal it and get the information. So like that's all you need to get about it. So that's why he's saying until we open the box, it's both dead and alive.
Okay. Like
those are the variables. You know what I'm saying?
If you smell a dead cat in it.
But that would be introducing information, and then we would know, right? So then it's no longer Schrodinger's box. It's a fucking dead cat in the box.
If you never look in the box, you'll know sooner or later if the cat's dead. Like you said, the same premise.
So Schrodinger's cat is all about if the cat is in the box or not. He's just adding if the poison's in there with the cat. You know what I'm saying?
Adding that. That's the theory. He ain't add that. That's
I'm okay. But even still, the point remains the same. That number one, and big picture, you don't know what's going on in the box. Now you saying, but if the cat's dead, we're gonna smell it. Yes, that's continuing on. You know what I'm saying? And that's like irrelevant to the point made. Because absolutely, yes, you're gonna smell a dead cat and be like, oh, the cat's dead. Or you're gonna see fucking the box melting from the vial of acid and be like, hey, that cat might not have survived. But that's what I mean by you're introducing stuff. He didn't say that. That's what you're saying. But just by the experiment, that's what it is.
Let's hear this point.
If atom decays and the terrifying price you pay for it, you need to understand how the universe splits. Let me show you. Everyone knows the cat, Schrodinger's famous cat. You lock it in a steel box with a vial of poison. A radioactive atom decays, breaks the vial, and kills the cat. The standard physics class explanation goes like this. Until you open the box to check, the atom has both decayed and not decayed. So the cat is both dead and alive. It is in a state of superposition. We nod, we write it down on the exam, We treat it like a weird philosophical joke. Stop. It's not a joke. And the problem with that example is that you are looking at the box from the outside. You are the scientist holding the clipboard. Here is the terrifying upgrade. Throw away the cat. Throw away the poison. Put yourself in the box. This is a thought experiment called quantum suicide. And it's the only way to really understand why you might be immortal. Imagine you build a machine. It's a gun pointed at your head. But the trigger isn't connected to a clock or a spring. It's connected to a quantum measurement device, like a spin detector for an electron. If the electron spins up, the gun fires. If the electron spins down, the gun clicks. Safe. According to quantum mechanics, until a measurement is made, the electron is spinning up and down simultaneously. Now, do this right now. Close your eyes. Imagine the cold metal of the barrel against your temple. The room is silent. You are sweating. You press the button. What happens? Common sense and your survival instinct screams that you have a 50-50 chance of dying. You think there is a 50% chance the screen goes black and the universe continues without you. Wrong. That is not what happens. Not according to the many worlds interpretation. See, when you press that button, the universe doesn't roll a dice. It splits. Think of a zipper opening up. In one branch of reality, the electron was spin up, the gun fired, there is a body in the chair. Your family is crying. The police are taping off the room. It's a tragedy. But here is the question that breaks your brain. Are you in that branch? No, you can't be. You cannot experience a reality where you are dead. By definition, experience requires you to be alive. So where is your...
So that you remember in The Matrix when he's seen the architect and all the fucking possibilities on the screen after he would tell him something and then he would react like multiple different ways and then they would zoom in on one and then they would continue the conversation. He would react again and they would zoom in on that one. Like that. So that's the shit that... Did you ever see them do the experiment where they shot particles through a fucking slit and then it made a pattern on the wall and they were like, okay, well, we're going to try to figure out why it's doing that. And so they put like a camera, like basically an eye on where the shit was happening. And it did exactly what he's saying is like, it would be unpredictable or it would split. Like, which at the time they were like, that's not possible because with everything we know, you know what I'm saying? So like,
he didn't explain the cat. He went on to something else. He didn't explain the cat.
No, but he did. No, because that's what I was saying. So he said, so you sitting there with the gun and you press the button. So until you get the information,
well, now he on to the many worlds,
right? But he's saying according to the many worlds shit, it's the same thing as Schrodinger's cat, where like when you're sitting there and like before you even make the decision, both realities are have already happened. It's split. So when you hit the button, then whatever alternate hits the other button and gets the alternate reality. Okay. But your conscious is gonna stay in reality. You know what I'm saying? That is what he's saying, based off this theory. Okay. I'm not saying that's what it is. No, I'm saying like, yeah.
A little bit more.
Consciousness. It is forced, mathematically forced, to flow into the other branch, the branch where the electron was spun down. You press the button. You flinch, click, you breathe, you're alive. You think, wow, I got lucky. But remember...
So that's what I always thought that dreams was like you channeling into your other realities or like, you know what I'm saying? The other... consciousnesses that you're connected to,
Mm-hmm.
and that it may be like, so when you're flying around or like you jump off a building and like hit the ground and wake up, that's what I feel like he's talking
You committed
about.
suicide.
Or, but not on purpose, but like in that world, you're not bound by the same shit.
Okay.
That's why dreams can be weird and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you're underwater breathing. You know what I'm saying? And swimming fast and talking to whales, nigga, like. But then all of a sudden you get hit with a harpoon in the chest and wake the fuck up. Like, what the fuck?
So I got a list of theories. These are the more modern theories. All right.
2010 and up.
Yes. That's an older Schrodinger shit.
I got one too.
Go ahead. What?
So I just seen that basically the theory is that Gen Z is the first generation to not be able to outperform their parents like previous generations.
Okay.
And the theory is that whenever technology is introduced into education, that then the performance suffers.
Kids don't critical think no more because they don't really have to. Like when they hear a problem, they don't think to solve it. They think to go find it. You know what I mean? So
or like eliminate it completely, like not on. So you know what I'm saying?
So they go on Google instead of like so. So when we was outside playing, you got to figure out how to get the bike pegs on the motherfucking bike that they don't fit on. You know what I mean? Shit. Okay, got to figure that out.
Or or y'all motherfuckers playing baseball and hit the ball in the neighbor's yard, and you know the neighbor's a bitch.
But,
you got to figure out how to sneak over. I get you.
You know what I mean? So they don't got that.
So that's what they were saying was between 2008 and 10. What happened? Basically, the smartphone blew the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying that since then, this is what it is, where it's like, and I was like, man, I could see it. I said, because you have I've never thought I would be like the old dude that wants to fight kids. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't even like that per se. However, I just be like, man, what the fuck do you be on? Like, I had this little bitch from Chatham, like Chatham High School.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know you from anybody, you know what I'm saying? But like the group we with, like everybody's cool, mutual.
Boo in the house.
What up, Boo Jones?
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to push that reaction button for us, if you wouldn't mind.
But it's like we hanging out in a group, you know, type shit, and it's like yada yada, and I'm like, oh, you know what type of shit you be on? And she looked at me, and did one of these. I said, nigga, you know who the fuck you fuck? Like, I'm from the streets for real, bitch. Like,
that'd be a flirt right there. Man.
No, like I don't. But even if it is, that's too masculine. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't mind a playful bitch.
Like, I'm saying if we establish that, cool. But you don't first off just walk up to a black dude as a white bitch from Chatham, an underage white bitch at that, and fucking flinch at me. Almost just grabbed you by the throat.
Oh,
bitch.
Underage. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, man. So
yes. She's
bitch.
A kid. Nigga, like
little whore.
you're a kid.
And a whore also.
And obviously have never interacted with my kind. So look, I'm gonna tell you, hey, don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Top 15 modern conspiracy theories, starting from the bottom on up.
Now we're here.
All right. So number 15 is AI bot takeover of culture. They say the internet is dead. It's a dead internet. The explosion of generative AI content. Why is this a concern? You know what I mean? Because they're saying like the people you're talking to online, if you don't know them personally, it might be. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, and the internet is full of bots, more bots than people. and that's who you really interact with.
But you can usually, I guess, because I always think about, the average person.
1 million bots can fit on a hard drive. You know what I mean?
But going back to you talking about talking to bots,
Okay.
right? Like even when you talking to Alexa and Siri and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Them bitches is too positive to be a human. Like there's no discernment in their voice. Everything's yes, Prez. I would love to help you get to fucking Magic City.
That don't mean
Are you taking an electric vehicle or a gas one? Well, what do you recommend? I recommend you take a gas one. Because even though gas prices have risen, you're gonna get better mileage and not have to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's always on the up and up with AI.
Mm-hmm.
And
but
again,
they can't really say that that's negative, though.
huh?
They can't really say that.
I mean, no, because there's guidelines, and I'm sure there's AI platforms that are like unrestricted. That will, you know what I'm saying?
I hope it ain't, because niggas will kill themselves.
But no. It's funny you say that. I just watched the fucking Last Week Tonight, and that was his main story about AI chatbots, because they got ones that'll like be people's friends and shit and have conversations with you. And I guess a couple of them told these kids to off themselves, and I'll help you write the suicide letter, and I'll, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay. Again, the average person, maybe not like, and especially someone who's looking for something like, so if you're a lonely ass dude and a bitch just starts chatting you up in the DMs and being flirtatious, and you know what I'm saying, which is where they always go first. You know what I'm saying? Then of course you want that. So you're going to be like, oh, well, even if it is AI, like that makes me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Now, an intelligent person or somebody who is, trying to separate the two, again, as I just said, you're going to look for clues and shit. Hey, AI's too positive. AI's trying to like tell you what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, and that was the point, was like AI is seeking human approval. You know what I'm saying?
AI bitch on my Snapchat. And every time I like shut her down, another one pop up. You know what I mean? And they send me the same pictures from the other one, so I know it's a bot. And I already know it's a fucking bot when it start talking to you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
and it don't even be making no sense.
No, it was having a conversation with me. It was a real deal conversation, and but it just wasn't like authentic though, you know what I mean?
But my thing, so again, the shit be like, so how you just said on Snapchat they be trying to like get bots to friend you.
Yeah, because they want you to go to their OnlyFans though.
Yeah, and so it'd be like, hey, bitch, what you want?
Yeah,
and so like,
I'm always like that.
so that's what I'm talking about. You be like, bitch, what you want? And a normal female would either why the hostility? I'm just trying to see what's up with you, or she's just not gonna say anything else. But the AIs will go on to be like, oh, I'm just chilling. How are you doing? And it's like, you didn't just hear me call you bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're aggressive.
Yeah, so like exactly, fam. Like.
It says the likelihood, I got the likelihood of all these things being true or not, is high that most of the people you speak to online are bots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you see those.
And even if they real people, they bots sometimes.
If you see those accounts, they got like 32 friends on it, but it's on here talking shit in the comment section of fitness 24/7 page. Like, you know what I mean? Shit. I believe it. So they say the likelihood is very high. AI produces vast online material, hard to detect. All right, so that's number 15. Number 14, the digital ID, social credit system incoming. Okay, have you heard of that? So they got a social credit score now. You know what I mean? So
white people are crazy.
vaccine passports, app-based tracking, China models. So in order to even fly somewhere, your social credit score has to be up. It ain't about money either. You know what I mean? It's so
if I just know the most niggas.
They tracking how much you drive. So if you drove so much this year, you didn't put too much toxins in the air, so now you can't fly because you didn't use up your $100 worth of green gas or something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit. So
that's what I'm saying. And when is it gonna where's the line? To where you can't own everything.
This is a problem because it's it takes away freedom of movement, and you got to be compliant at all times, or you don't get to do shit. You know what I mean? That's not freedom. No. You know, the likelihood of this is actually medium. The elements of this system is rolling out in various forms, such as social media. That's the biggest one is in social media. So, but the social, so gonna be looking at your social media and stuff for your social credit score. Okay.
So if I ain't online, I can't go nowhere.
You ain't got no credit. You ain't been. They can't track you. They ain't been tracking what you thinking and talking about. So how we know you ain't thinking and talking about blowing up?
Because I'm a nigga that lives in the woods and hunts squirrels.
You have your credit score. You ain't been spending no credit.
I've been living off the land like I'm supposed.
But you ain't been spending no credit.
Niggas know my moonshine in Labatt County, nigga.
Number 13, the alien disclosure, the UAP cover-up. This is 2017 Pentagon video.
Yeah, where them scientists at?
Look, I don't believe in aliens, man.
You don't believe out of all these galaxies?
Well, aliens. I don't believe in aliens are here. They'll come here. You know what I mean? Sure. Just so I seen a video, and it just said why aliens wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? Should the laws of physics are the laws of physics everywhere. You know what I mean? And so if
that we know of.
I mean, they saying, period. Laws of physics. You know what I mean? Gravity is gravity. The speed of light is the speed of light.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And that's all shit that we came to determine through the mathematics and the systems of shit that we know.
Yeah. So
right.
But also they say in order to go the speed of light, you know what I mean? Shit. You can't to even go.
Then not to interrupt you, but I feel I think that light speed. There is the speed of light, which is exactly what it is, but then light speed is just a measurement for going so fast.
Yeah, it's just
you know what I'm saying? But I don't think the two are the same.
No, light speed is.
I don't think the speed of light is light speed, though. Is what I'm saying.
The speed of light is light speed. What is light speed then?
That's what I'm saying.
That's the speed.
I'm
you
just
light speed.
Light speed it's like a fortnight. This is what I'm saying. A fortnight is 14 days. It's like a dozen. That's 12.
Mhm.
So light speed is 1,000 miles per hour. Let's
Okay.
you know that's
Uh-huh.
what I think light speed is.
1,000 miles, light speed 1,000 miles an hour. What is
And
speed of light?
I don't know. Let's
It'll
say
be 1,000 miles an hour.
no, the speed of light it's measured in seconds though, or some shit.
No, it's measuring the speed of light. You know what I mean?
The speed of light is measured in time though. It's
Like-
not measured in like distance and shit.
Yes, I mean, no, but that's a distance, light years.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
How
what
long
I'm
do it take
saying.
light to get there?
So
That's
if
a
you're
distance.
saying, oh, it takes 7 light years to get to Mars,
Yes.
that's like saying, nigga, it's gonna take 48 dozen donuts to satisfy this wedding reception. That's what I'm saying. Like
if it takes 47 light years, you have to go light speed to get there in 47 light years.
and that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I don't know. I've always thought of it as different.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm saying it is like they're the same. Light speed and the speed of light, the same thing.
Look
Yeah.
at it.
Look at that. Mhm.
Because again, like I know we got Star Trek and shit, and them niggas can warp speed 5 and all this shit, and we just see shit passing in a wormhole. You know what I'm saying? But they don't ever show the speedometer on the Enterprise, nigga.
Okay.
So you can be like, oh, them niggas going 20,000 miles an hour. That's
Mhm.
light speed. You know what I'm saying?
Well, one is the speed of light is universally physical constant. So the speed of light is always the same.
Right.
And the light speed is the more general term often used to describe the speed of light. So they're the same thing.
Okay.
So, and they said in order to go to speed of light, there's not enough energy in the universe to go to speed of light.
Her.
So you can't harness the speed of light because that's
That's
like,
what Buzz Lightyear was all about.
well, I never watched that one.
What? The movie that Andy loved, nigga?
Look,
The animated movie that's
inside the movie,
Yes.
not Buzz Lightyear.
But I'm
movie.
saying they made it a movie that you can really watch.
Yeah,
you know
well,
what I'm saying?
no, I never watched that one.
Bro.
It was just called Lightyear.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I never
But
watched that.
fam, that's the shit that was their whole thing, was trying to harvest some shit in order to create enough energy to go fucking light speed.
Yeah.
And he
Okay.
fucking did it, but that
Uh-huh.
nigga, to him, he went around the moon and came back.
Uh-huh.
It was 30 minutes. But the
Uh-huh.
shit had been 5 years, nigga.
Uh-huh.
He did it.
Uh-huh.
You know, and came back to like the granddaughter of the bitch that he was doing
Uh-huh.
research with. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I said, so that's crazy. I believe it.
And they said everything's just so far away, like a smart society wouldn't waste any resources trying to come to if you look through a telescope, whatever you see in the telescope is not what's happening on there right now.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I mean?
already happened.
It already happened. It's in
Right.
the past. You know what I mean? So if they are looking at us right now, they're looking at possibly dinosaurs. You know what I mean? Shit. So they're not even looking at the same thing. And if we know that, they'll know that. You know what I mean? Shit. So they know. So and then they said the world is so small inside such a vast place, the odds of something just happening to run across us are really low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit. And then so if and they also they said if it is aliens, they might not be like the universe has been around for a long time, and
It could
humans
just be
ain't been
some stardust.
you know what I mean?
Like,
Humans ain't been around that long.
no, yeah.
So maybe sometime a billion years ago, there was an alien race that died off, so they're not around no more. So for it to be two alien races that are
simultaneous.
Yeah, and both are technologically advanced enough to meet each other is unlikely. You know what I mean? So they was giving me some good points of why it might not be the A. So, and I always thought it's definitely another something out there. I know that.
Well, yeah, because I was gonna say based off that, I could see that, but I believe there is other shit out there.
Yeah, there's definitely.
And even if that other shit is like again us in alternate realities or like some shit like that, so be it. Maybe I'm fucking white in another reality, or even green. You know what I'm saying? Like type shit. I don't know. It's Schrodinger's universe.
Schrodinger's.
You feel me? That sound like a bomb ass hot dog?
Schrodinger's?
Yeah,
it does.
It do, fam.
I'd buy a Schrodinger.
I would buy a Schrodinger.
Let me get a Schrodinger with chili.
Throw some cheese and onions on that bitch, and let me get a Chicago style Schrodinger.
I wish you would. Yeah, right.
Hell no.
Oh, like this little channel is actually kind of fire, man. Huh? So I got another video. We going off topic again, like we do.
He said all the time, man.
Number 10, the infinite bubble.
Terrifying theories about what exists outside.
My bad.
It's all good.
Outside the universe.
Oh.
All right, let's go. Number 10, the infinite bubble bath. In 1980, physicist Alan Guth proposed a theory that solved several major problems in cosmology at once. His idea, called cosmic inflation, suggested that in the first fraction of a second after the Big Bang, the universe expanded faster than the speed of light, doubling in size repeatedly until it became the cosmos we observe today. The theory has since been refined by physicists like Andre Linde, who took Guth's work to its logical conclusion and arrived at something deeply unsettling. Linde's eternal inflation model suggests that the process which created our universe never actually stopped. In regions outside our observable cosmos, space is still inflating, still doubling, still spawning new universes at an incomprehensible rate. Each new bubble that forms becomes its own self-contained reality with its own physical...
These niggas got time to think because this is insane.
Yeah.
laws, its own constants.
This is
its
German ticket terror.
I wonder, what do you get into that lets you do this? You know what I mean? Sit around and think of different theories like this because they gotta be getting paid to do it.
But what I'm saying is because again, another one is we only use 10% of our brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you telling me Stephen Hawkins was only using 10% of his brain? Neil deGrasse Tyson, the Jizza, they only use 10% of their brain and they come up with the shit that they do.
It might be something like
Mike Tyson uses 10%.
You know,
Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
It might be something like how you get a toy car and outside of the little part at the bottom, all the rest of it don't even fucking matter. You know what I mean? So you can take
the shell.
Yeah, the shell don't matter.
Yeah.
The whole thing that matters is a little thing like that.
Yeah, the wheels.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what the brain is like. So really, we only use 10% of our brain because that's all that's needed right there.
And the rest is regulates other functions.
Just
of the
fills
body.
up in his head.
But that's the thing is nobody ever said what the other 90% does.
Yeah.
Because everything that we know is in the 10%. Our memory, our fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Everything we need is in the 10%.
Right. So what does the other 90 fucking do?
Probably see different colors.
Because if there's if you get 5% and turn into an X-Man, nigga, what the fuck are we doing? Let me evolve.
I got a theory in my own way.
version of time. Our universe is just one bubble among an infinite foam of others, separated by walls of inflating space we can never cross. What makes this theory particularly disturbing is what infinity actually means. In an infinite multiverse, every possible configuration of matter must exist somewhere. There are universes where you made every other choice you could have made. Universes where humanity never evolved. Universes where the laws of physics are so alien that nothing we recognize as matter can exist at all.
If you think about it, we lucky as fuck. If you think about it.
Well, everybody in every universe is lucky as fuck by that.
I mean, but we was on the universe that actually spawned humans. You know what I mean? Shit. They said it's like every configuration must exist in a different bubble.
Right.
So it was
So
a
there's
time.
predator versions of us and fucking alien versions, like a Sigourney Weaver alien version.
Cartoon version.
Like Spider-Man and shit. Yeah.
That's funny, man.
That's
Nightmare,
crazy.
every paradise, every variation of reality plays.
Shit, nigga, I'm a midget.
Yeah.
The niggas might be
I'm
rich in
Shaq
that.
somewhere.
Niggas might be rich in another way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's not that.
I'm a
I was about to say something. I ain't gonna say. Niggas might be gay in another motherfucker. Not different.
I mean, listen, that's not far fetched. You know what I'm saying?
Out endlessly in bubbles drifting through an inflating void. The truly horrifying aspect is that these other bubbles are completely unreachable. The space between them expands faster than light, meaning no signal, no probe, no information of any kind can ever cross from one to another. We are sealed inside our bubble forever, surrounded by infinite worlds we can never see or contact. And somewhere out there, infinite versions of you are living lives you'll never know about, making choices you'll never see, dying deaths you'll never witness. The mathematics are absolute. If eternal inflation is correct, you are not unique. You are one of infinite copies, separated from yourself by walls of expanding nothing. Number 9, the Mother Universe. In 2010, theoretical physicist Lee Smolin proposed something that turned cosmology into biology. His theory of cosmological natural selection suggests that universes reproduce. Inside every black hole, the singularity at the center might not be an endpoint, but a beginning. A new Big Bang, spawning a new universe with slightly different physical constants than the parent. Universes that produce more black holes produce more offspring. Over countless generations, the multiverse evolves toward configurations that maximize black hole production. Our universe contains an estimated 100 million supermassive black holes and possibly trillions of stellar mass black holes. Each one, according to Smolin's theory, is a womb. Each one is creating a new cosmos with its own laws, its own timeline, its own potential for life. We exist inside a reproductive organ of something vastly larger than ourselves, and we are participating in its breeding cycle.
You will never even get to know if this shit is it. Because even the people on that side can't get to us.
Without knowing it. What makes this theory particularly unsettling is what it implies.
We can't communicate with
Mhm.
dog. So the one, that nigga broke the bubble theory. He broke through.
Yeah.
He figured out like, oh, wait a minute. Not only can I get over here, but if I kill this nigga, I'm taking on his energy and power and I'm becoming what, bitch?
Will have no memory that we ever existed. Number 7, the simulation server farm. In 2003, philosopher Nick Bostrom published a paper that has haunted physics and philosophy ever since. His simulation argument proposed that if any civilization ever develops the technology to simulate conscious minds, they will likely run countless such simulations, meaning the number of simulated realities vastly outnumbers base realities. Statistically, we are almost certainly inside one, but Bostrom's argument leaves an even darker question unanswered. If we are in a simulation, what exists outside it? The conventional answer is a server, a computer, a programmer, but the implications run deeper than hardware. Outside our universe, there might be a vast computational infrastructure running not just our reality, but billions of others simultaneously. A server farm of cosmoses, each one humming away in isolation, each one populated by beings.
They say ain't no system perfect. Impossible for any system to be perfect. That's why we see glitches.
Who believe their reality is fundamental. What makes this theory particularly disturbing is the question of resources. Every simulation costs processing power. Every conscious mind requires computation. The civilization running our universe must allocate its resources somehow, prioritizing some simulations over others, shutting down ones that become too expensive or uninteresting. Outside our cosmos, there might be administrators making decisions about which universes get to continue and which get terminated. There might
just get deleted one day.
be budget meetings. There might be quarterly reviews. The implications extend
Yeah.
We might get Thanos.
further into nightmare territory. If our universe is one simulation among billions, we are competing for attention and resources with other realities we will never know about. The civilization outside might have favorites. They might have a universe they consider their masterpiece, while ours is treated as a forgotten experiment running in the background. We might be the cosmic equivalent of a tab left open in a browser, consuming memory while no one watches. And somewhere outside our reality, there is a power button. Whoever holds it has never used it on us yet.
If we're that, then we're like the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like somebody's watching us.
The Truman Show.
Yeah, like we're fucking that shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we just a tab left over.
Yeah.
I saw another theory that like you ain't never, like, we was put here for a second and then we're not there no more. Like, and when you put here, you already got put with all the memories. So you think you did all the things you did, but you ain't really do none of that stuff. And then you might be gone here in another second, but you wouldn't know because you in it right now. And it's infinite to you right now. You know what I mean? So you gotta let it play through. But outside of it, it was like a second. I don't know. That makes sense.
Have you seen Tron?
It's sorta.
So just the part about how when you're in the computer, basically, time is like for every day outside is like a month inside.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what you're saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But there is no guarantee they never will. Number 6, the parent dimension. In 1919, mathematician Theodore Kaluza sent Albert Einstein a paper proposing something radical. By adding a 5th dimension to Einstein's theory of general relativity, Kaluza could unify gravity and electromagnetism into a single mathematical framework. Einstein was initially skeptical, but eventually endorsed the idea. Modern string theory has expanded on this work, suggesting that our universe might contain not 4 dimensions, but 10 or 11, with the extra dimensions curled up so small we can never directly observe them. But what if those extra dimensions are not curled up? What if they extend infinitely outward, and our entire universe is just a thin slice of a much larger reality? In this scenario, the cosmos we observe is like a shadow cast by something much greater, a 3-dimensional projection of structures that exist in dimensions we lack the senses to perceive. What makes this theory particularly unsettling is what those higher dimensional structures might contain. Mathematically, a 4-dimensional being could see inside our bodies the way we see inside a 2-dimensional drawing. They could observe every cell, every neuron, every thought as it...
I seen this kid. This kid had to be like 12 or 13, fam.
Mm-hmm.
And he was explaining, because I was like, I get dimensions as far as like, so 1 dimension, left and right, up and down, right? Or no, left and right. It's left and right, up and down. 3 dimensions, left and right, up and down, forward and back.
Okay.
Right? And then he was like, so 4th dimension, which they said is time, which is basically what they use to describe it. He was like, but it's not actually that. He was like, the only way I can describe it is, you know what a tesseract is?
Uh-huh.
It's a double cube, like it's a cube inside of another cube.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 4D basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Where
4D, you can see all time,
like all the sides at one, yeah. You
like,
know,
you can see,
but like
you can see somebody's birth and their death at the same time. You know what I mean?
So like you can see forward and backward, up and down, left and right, but and every variable in between. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, so mathematically, right, there's infinite numbers between 0 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
If it is a 4th dimension, that means life is predestined.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Or like you're beyond the constructs of whatever.
So if I was a being that could see four dimensions,
Then yeah, you could see what our life really is. And that's what he was saying. Like that's what this kid was saying. It's like so he said, so imagine it like, all right, so us playing Super Mario on Nintendo, right? We can see shit that they can, like, so if he's running up to a pipe and he has to jump up on the pipe, right? He can't see what's in front of him, but we can because we're in 3D and watching him from a 3D world, right? So somebody who's in 4D or time, as we say, can see our life or like see shit that we can't because they're on a higher, that's the higher plane, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, so in theory, someone on the 5th dimension can see shit that the 4th dimension can't, 6th can see 5th shit, etc., you know, all the way up to these 10 dimensions. What up, Menda? I was like, that shit, I said, I never thought about that shit.
They said it can't be a God also if he outside of everything, he can't interact with nothing. So
forms. They could reach into our universe and rearrange matter without breaking through any wall, because from their perspective, there are no walls. Our sealed rooms, our locked vaults, our private moments would all be completely exposed. Such beings might already exist. They might have been observing humanity for our entire evolutionary history, watching us from a vantage point we cannot conceive of and cannot defend against. We would have no way to detect them. Our instruments measure 3 dimensions of space and 1 of time. Anything outside that framework is invisible to us by definition. The truly horrifying aspect is the asymmetry. They can see us completely. We cannot see them at all. And if they ever decide to interact with our universe, we will experience it as miracles or catastrophes with no apparent cause. Events that violate physics because they originate in dimensions where our physics does not apply. Number 5, the void of true nothing. In philosophy, there is a question that has tormented thinkers for thousands of years. Why is there
the void of true nothing?
something rather than nothing? Most attempts to answer it assume that nothing is the default state and something requires explanation. But what if the actual nothing, the genuine absence of everything, exists just outside our universe as an infinite ocean of non-being? This is not the empty space we imagine. Empty space still has properties. It has dimensions. It has quantum fields. It has the potential for particles to flicker into existence. True nothing has none of these. It is the absence of space itself, the absence of time, the absence of possibility. It cannot be measured because there is nothing to measure. It cannot be entered because there is nowhere to enter. What makes this concept particularly terrifying is what it implies about the boundary of our universe. If our cosmos is finite, then somewhere out there is an edge. And on the other side of that edge is not more space, not darkness, not even vacuum. It is the absolute negation of existence. Anything that touches it would not be destroyed. It would simply cease to have ever been. The information that defined it.
How do you cease without being destroyed?
man,
That's literally Thanosing, nigga.
Like,
them niggas, that's the only way I can figure that you cease to exist.
Like, would niggas just forget about you also? I mean, shit, if you go into the nothingness?
They would have to, man.
I need to see that movie.
Because
that's the movie I need to see.
Yo. Ain't that what Coco was about?
Coco, I ain't never seen that.
Oh, yeah. If you forget your family's memory, then they gone forever from day to day. You can't ever see them and shit. Because ain't nothing to honor. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you don't remember them, so.
Right. So
It would not be erased.
The void and got Thanos.
Because erasure requires a process. It would unhappen. The implications are difficult to even articulate.
It would unhappen. So people wouldn't. It wouldn't be that they forget about you. They just
would never happen.
It'd be as if like you'd be like, hey, that nigga Prez, and you'd be like, who?
Who?
Prez? Who the fuck is that? Look up the fucking Cypher video. What Cypher video? Like, you know what I'm saying? And like all that shit's gone too, bro. Wow. Wow.
The implications are difficult to even articulate because language assumes existence. We have no words for what exists outside existence. We can only
It'll be an Arab or a Chinese guy.
gesture at it with mathematics and metaphor, both of which break down when applied to true nothing. Some physicists have proposed that our universe is expanding into this void, slowly displacing nothing with something as the fabric of space stretches outward. Every moment, the boundary between being and non-being moves a little further out. But the void is not passive. In some models, it pushes back. The accelerating expansion of our universe might be evidence of pressure from the other side, the nothing trying to reclaim the space that something has temporarily occupied. Eventually, in the deep future, the void may win. Our universe will not end in fire or ice. It will end in the simple recognition that it was never supposed to exist in the first place. Number 4, the observer civilization.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I need to see that movie. That's the movie I need to see right there, man.
In 1961, astronomer Frank...
Oh, wait a minute, though. Because what happened in Interstellar? Ain't that basically what happened to him?
Well, the Interstellar is the 4D. You know, that's the they in the fourth dimension. The people that
Yeah, he can see everything.
Yeah,
But so it's not the same thing because he's in the fourth dimension, so they can't see him, but he can see them and everything.
Yeah.
But he's not in the void, so they didn't forget about him because of that.
Yeah. But he wasn't interacting with the. He was knocking books over and stuff like that. That ain't how. But he's still 3D.
Right. You know what I mean? No, I got you.
Okay.
It ain't the same.
Man, that's a cold ass movie, nigga. And I'll watch that every day.
Have you seen Tenet, bro?
I haven't.
Please watch that.
Like it looked lame to me.
It's not.
Okay, all right.
Listen,
it's a bad cover. I judge books.
No, I get you on that.
There's a lick on it.
Because that's what made me sleep on it for a long time. Because I'm like, oh, this looks like a Inception type ripoff, and I'm like, I said, but why I watched it is because I fucked with John Washington. Denzel,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Batman, not so much. The Twilight nigga. But I said, why that movie's dope? Because they literally run the movie, and then halfway through the movie, they run the whole movie backwards, nigga, and it makes fucking perfect sense.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
The shit's cold. That's all I'm going to tell you about it, because I really want you to watch it. I ain't going to spoil it like normal shit.
Okay.
But like it had some cold ass like conspiracy theory shit in it too, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I got this channel kind of cold, man.
Drake formulated his famous equation to estimate the number of communicative civilizations in our galaxy. The math suggested we should have neighbors. We have found none. But what if the silence is not because there is no one out there, but because the ones who matter are not in our universe at all? Some theorists have proposed that sufficiently advanced civilizations would not remain inside their universe of origin. They would find ways to escape into the higher dimensional space surrounding it, abandoning their cosmos the way a butterfly abandons its chrysalis. From their new vantage point in the bulk, they could observe not just their home universe, but all universes simultaneously, watching the rise and fall of civilizations across infinite parallel realities. What makes this scenario particularly disturbing is what it implies about us. If such observer civilizations exist, they have likely been watching humanity since before we evolved. They have seen every empire rise and fall. They have witnessed every act of love and cruelty in our entire history. They know how our species ends because from outside time, our timeline is laid out before them like a completed manuscript. They do not intervene, whether out of philosophical principle, cosmic ethics, or simple disinterest. They remain silent observers. We are not
these niggas.
Their colleagues or their enemies. We are their entertainment.
I was gonna say I don't think all of them do that though. I think again it's like Interstellar where like you know
he said they might be their entertainment. Just watch.
No, and that's fine. However, you know, in order to be like, man, Jordan always wins, nigga. Let's make him play baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like type shit, like yeah,
baseball.
Like I'm gonna put this in David Stern's hand. Yeah.
type shit.
Their research, their data. Our wars are case studies. Our breakthroughs are footnotes. Our extinction, when it comes, will be cataloged alongside billions of others in archives that exist beyond the reach of any universe. The truly horrifying aspect is the certainty. If observer civilizations exist outside our cosmos, they have already seen the end of humanity. They know exactly when we die, how we die, and whether anything we built outlasts us. They could tell us. They never will. And somewhere in their archives, the chapter on our species is already complete, waiting for the events it describes to play out on schedule. Number 3, the ancestor reality. In 1957, physicist Hugh Everett proposed the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, suggesting that every quantum measurement creates new branches of reality where every possible outcome occurs. The theory has remained controversial but influential, and some physicists have taken it in directions Everett never anticipated. What if the branching does not just create parallel universes but stacks them in a hierarchy? What if some realities are more fundamental than others? In this model, our universe is a descendant. Above us in the hierarchy is an ancestor reality, a more fundamental version of existence from which our cosmos branched off. Above that ancestor is another ancestor and another, stretching upward through layers of increasingly real realities until reaching some original substrate that gave birth to all of them. Each layer is more vivid, more detailed, more real than the layer below it. What makes this theory particularly unsettling is the implication for our experiences. If we exist in a derivative reality, then everything we feel is a diminished version of what beings in higher realities feel. Our love is a shadow of love. Our pain is a sketch of pain. Somewhere above us, there are beings
You feel better. Like, so can you get to the like
Food tastes better.
but how good could pussy be on like the great grandmother planet of Earth, fam?
I think, you know what?
Like it would kill us. It would have to.
Look, you know that feeling you get right before you get like about to come off some head or something like that? It's that the whole time. The eruption about to happen the whole time. That'd be amazing.
Like I said, you would die. We would die
Yeah.
as the great grandchildren planet of that pussy. What the fuck?
I want to see that movie.
That shit would literally go into the air and turn into sunshine.
Look, something happened with our dimension, went into the next dimension above, and everybody that went from this dimension that went up to the next dimension died just because you got there and you smell the apple pie and then, oh shit.
And you smell it, nut shit on yourself all at the same time.
Well, motherfucker smack you and you die.
Yeah. You do a 1.5 and land on your
God
neck.
damn! Oh my goodness! Like
My face! Fuck.
is experiencing
so
emotion.
that shit, then there's an Omni-Man version.
oh
of us.
shit! Oh man!
I'm not fucking with me above in my ancestors.
So it's a super Prez out there, and shit, seven layers up. Oh shit!
Our pain is a sketch of pain. Somewhere above us, there are beings experiencing emotions and sensations so much richer than ours that our entire inner lives would seem flat and empty by comparison. We are living in a low-resolution copy of consciousness itself. The truly nightmarish aspect is the question of what happens at the bottom. If reality has layers and each layer is less real than the one above, then somewhere below us are realities so faint that their inhabitants barely exist at all. Their universes are quick sketches. Their consciousness is barely a flicker. And we, from their perspective, are the gods of higher reality looking down on them, just as the beings above us look down on us. We are caught in the middle of a hierarchy we cannot climb and cannot escape. Above us, more real beings live richer lives. Below us, less real beings live thinner ones. Our position in the stack was assigned before we were born, and nothing we do in this lifetime will move us a single layer in either direction. Number 2, the dreaming entity. In ancient Hindu philosophy, the universe is sometimes described as the dream of a sleeping god. When the god wakes, the universe ends. When the god dreams again, a new universe begins. For thousands of years, this was treated as mythology, but in recent decades, some physicists and philosophers have begun to consider whether something like it might literally be true. The theory goes like this. Outside our universe, there exists
hold on, this is insane, nigga.
It's all insane.
The single vast consciousness, an entity so large and complex that its thoughts are entire realities. We are not creations of this entity in the conventional sense. We are part of its mental activity. Every star, every planet, every conscious being is a
Like Herman's head. Or,
feature of the dreaming mind.
Yep.
Like characters in a dream who believe they are real because the dreamer has not yet woken up. What makes this theory particularly disturbing is the question of attention. Dreams do not maintain consistent details. The parts of a dream the dreamer focuses on become vivid and stable. The parts they ignore become vague and contradictory. If our universe is a dream, then the regions of reality currently being observed by the dreaming entity are sharp and well-defined. The regions it has stopped paying attention to are dissolving into inconsistency without us noticing. The implications run deeper. The entity has no obligation to keep dreaming us. At any moment, its attention might shift entirely to another dream, another universe, another reality it finds more interesting. We would not feel the transition. From our perspective, nothing would happen, but the depth and stability of our existence would silently drain away, replaced by the diminishing residue of a fading dream, while the dreamer focused on something new. Eventually, the entity will wake up. Whatever wakefulness means for a being that exists outside our universe, that moment is coming. When it arrives, the dream ends. Our cosmos, our history, our consciousness, all of it will simply cease to be thought about.
I don't think that's what it is, because like, is he dreaming that we all are conscious and free thinking beings? And do he know what we're doing? So how do he know, how does he dream of everybody? You know what I mean? So
He said,
I don't believe it.
We will not die. We will be forgotten by the only mind that was ever holding us together. Number 1, the recursive cosmos. In 1931, mathematician Kurt Gödel proved something that shattered the foundations of mathematics. His incompleteness theorems demonstrated that any sufficiently complex logical system contains statements that cannot be proven true or false within the system itself. To verify them, you need to step outside the system into a larger framework, but that larger framework has its own unprovable statements, requiring an even larger framework to verify, and so on forever. Some cosmologists have applied this insight to the universe. If our cosmos is a logical system, then there are truths about it that cannot be verified from inside it. To verify those truths, something must exist outside our universe that contains it as a subset, and that outer reality must itself be contained in something larger, which is contained in something larger still, in an infinite regress that has no final layer. What makes this theory particularly terrifying is what it implies about the structure of existence. There is no top. There is no foundation. Reality is not a building resting on solid ground, but an infinite tower with no base. Each level supported only by the level above it, which is supported only by the level above that, forever. Nothing holds up the whole structure because there is no whole structure. There is only the recursion itself. The implications destroy any hope of ultimate explanation. We will never understand why our universe exists because the answer lies in a higher reality, which can only be explained by an even higher reality, which requires another above it. Every question we ask about the foundation of existence pushes the answer one layer further out. The truth is always one level beyond reach, no matter how far we climb. The truly horrifying aspect is the loneliness of it. If reality has no foundation, then there is no original reality, no first cause, no prime mover, nothing that simply is on its own terms. Everything depends on something else.
No universe prime.
Every universe is borrowed from a larger one. Every existence is contingent on an existence above it, and nowhere in the infinite tower of cosmoses is there a single thing that exists for its own sake. We are real only because something larger is real. That large.
How can something be forever? Just been there. You know what I mean? It never started. It's just always been there. Yeah, that's crazy.
Larger thing is real only because something larger still is real, and the recursion never ends. We are infinitely deep in a stack of borrowed existences, and the loan can never be repaid.
Hell no. All right, back to the list. Number 12, HARP, the weather manipulation tech. I seen online where they was making a cloud out of machines.
Yeah.
A cloud coming out of this. Like, if you know how something works, you can recreate it.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they know how to make water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit.
They know how to make clouds that rain.
You know what I mean?
They can make a cloud and then make the cloud rain.
I think they know how to
and lightning.
make water. Like, just make not even just a cloud, make water. You know, so you know the ingredients to it. Put
You
them
know
together.
the atoms.
So they make fake diamonds. You know what I mean? It should like almost you just know it's fake because it the process of speeding it up took another mineral that's in there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you know, but other than that, it's indistinguishable. You know, so they say it's an Alaskan facility. That's the theory, and it helps push extreme weather events. Reason why this is a concern is because you can weaponize the nature, weaponize nature.
Yeah.
It's a hurricane over in
Louisiana somewhere.
Lulu in the house.
What
Lulu. We're talking about conspiracy theories tonight. Hawaii. You know how you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Should nothing happens over here in Illinois except Chicago. That whole thing happens in Illinois is Chicago.
Right.
The likelihood of this is very low. A facility exists. I mean, the facility don't exist, supposedly. All right. Number 11 of the top 15 conspiracy theories: transgender gender ideology as social engineering. Okay. The rapid rise in identification transitions debate is an agenda. You know what I mean? So they trying to turn people
into trans.
Yeah, you know, that controls population for sure.
Yeah.
100%. Boys liking boys, girls liking girls. So I mean,
that can happen without transforming.
They already. I mean, if they wanted us to not have no more babies, they'll put something in the water. It would be easy. It should. You ever heard of smart dust, nigga?
No, is that the pink cocaine that they all do?
No, smart dust is actually dust that's microchips. You know what I mean? But they're really small, and when you breathe them in, they can tell you everything you need to know about you, about inside you. And this is real though. This ain't fake. And if it's in the air, they can tell things about what's going on. You know what I mean? Shit. So smart dust. Crazy. Like the shit they're making is ridiculous, and there's no need for none.
But that be the thing too, though. Is like they be having like bird cameras and fucking flies and shit, and then motherfuckers be like, you know, the CIA has flies, and they'd be like, oh, that motherfucker's crazy, and the conspiracy theories. But y'all have shit like this though, so like you gaslighting niggas. Like, no, that ain't what it is.
They definitely got that shit. I seen a video where they putting like they can control bees, and the bees have a camera on.
Yeah.
And then I seen another video where they made like the only bird that can fly backwards is a hummingbird. So what they did is reverse engineer a hummingbird. So they got a mechanical hummingbird, and it got a camera in it. And somebody said, well, ain't that obvious? That the best thing you can do when you try to be covert is to look like you're supposed to be with it. You know what I mean? So if you see a hummingbird, you might look at it, but you don't think it's something with a fucking, and then you can't catch it. You know what I mean? Shit, you ain't catch it. If it moves like a hummingbird, and they had it just hovering, it was doing that shit. You know what I mean? And it's a fake hummingbird.
It's gonna be a nigga out there like, wait a minute, it's Jim. The hell is that hummingbird out there? They're out of season.
It's December.
Yeah, they're out of season.
But the likelihood that it's a transgender ideology, social engineering conspiracy going on is very low. Is because for a grand conspiracy, a lot of people got to be in them.
Yeah. And everybody's not in on calling the boy a girl.
Not at all. Hold on, I got some links.
I don't know about, because again, I've had this talk or two with a couple kids being like, hey, you understand that like you can still be a female. I said, if it's a thing where you like girls and that's why you think you got to be a boy, you know, it ain't got to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I said, you can go buy it and strap it on and do your thing. Like there's ways around it now. Yes. Like you don't have to mutilate your body and your mind because you think that's what the solution is.
They want it on. They want to
wear it. Fuck, I don't. You know what I'm saying?
They want to feel it.
You can't.
Motherfuckers think technology can do anything, but they actually got the technology and just ain't put it out there yet, so they can't let you get a fake dick just yet. So they're gonna start 3D printing real dicks. They already 3D print real meat.
But as a gay dude, I'm asking for all the gay people out there because I don't know. Do you want a vagina? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that the reason you're gay, or is it because you just like dudes?
Well, I always feel like now.
Because I don't see that with a gay dude being like, oh, give me a pussy so dudes can fuck the shit out of me.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people, so they say, so it'd be like this, they say it's not a choice to be gay. And I kind of agree with that sometimes because you can make choices to do things. You know what I mean? Shit. So, like let's say you just like money and somebody said, hey, I'm gonna give you $100 if you suck my dick. You know what I mean? Shit. You don't like, you don't like men, but
it's $100.
So you can't and they were like, so like it ain't a choice, but so they were like, well, why don't you just start liking dudes? You know, like you can't just choose to like a dude, right. I guess, you know what I mean? So I guess you can't just choose. See, that's a slippery slope because you can choose to do these things. You know what I mean?
Like you're acting, you know what I'm saying, at a certain point. So yeah, you can play the role basically. At the same time, you gotta understand what comes with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I'm not just gonna be a de-esser. I'm gonna be a rich de-esser. You know what I'm saying?
I had a joke. I ain't gonna, never mind. This is one I'm scared of. Central bank digital currency. Okay. They're gonna get rid of paper money. That's insane.
Yeah.
Like that's insane. You know what I mean? But we already using digital money, but to get rid of paper money is crazy.
It's crazy.
Like I should still have an option to hoard my paper money. You know what I mean? Shit. Like if you got digital cash,
That you can just track it.
they can just
They
delete
can take
your
it
shit.
away. Yeah.
Yeah, you're.
So you know that's the whole thing with like the video game industry and like not buying hard copies is you don't own the game.
Don't own shit. Like that's what somebody said. You own nothing in love. Like, that's the goal in life. You know,
Right.
the goal that the people up top got. You know what I mean? Everything. You like the people who got all the money, they'll just buy all the land.
Right.
You know what I mean? So buy all the land, and then shit, don't put nobody on it. You know, shit. You're gonna have to go to now. You gotta go to Chicago. Ain't no more places to live at in Springfield. You know what I mean? Shit. And you don't know, just people. It's just the land has been bought. That's crazy. But to get rid of paper money is ridiculous. I don't like that. Cause I get a lot of paper money. You know what I mean? Shit, and I like cash payments. You can't track it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shit. These are tips.
These are tips.
Man, sure. I like my tips. The likelihood of this is medium. The technology now is allowing you to control these features. The adaptation is real. Multiple countries are already doing this. Who said y'all can do these things? That's the crazy. Number 9, Bill Gates vaccine microchip.
Vaccine microchip.
Yeah. So ain't no evidence of the chip. It says a misinterpretation of the vaccine. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Where they're like,
Where they were saying when you get the vaccine, it's gonna have a microchip.
Okay, all right. Sure. But I sure ain't never get one. So ain't no evidence of microchips.
no.
And
I had to get it because I was with a medical professional.
20% of Americans believe in this.
And in order to go to any of her shit, I had to be vaxxed.
Say what now? Yeah,
I said I was with a medical professional, so when she went to like speak at conferences or like to stay in the hotels, even I had to be vaccinated.
You had to show proof of it too.
Uh-huh.
I'm at home, babe.
It was free for me, like you know what I'm saying.
I ain't getting vaccinated. I ain't getting vaccinated. I don't know what that is you putting up in me. I don't want.
I honestly don't know what none of it is. So
I hear you. I'm gonna put it in me. No digging.
I can still taste. Like that's all I care about.
Number 8. This conspiracy theory. Epstein didn't kill himself.
Oh shit.
It was a client list cover up. That's what it is.
But don't they have proof of that now?
They what? What the
That
client
he
list?
didn't kill himself? Like he changed his identity to something else and moved to Florida?
I've seen that. I don't know how true that is though.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was AI, but I saw a couple different things about
I
it.
think that's a real story.
Yeah.
Got a little video here.
Yeah. Dude.
The primary thing about Jeffrey Epstein and his case is that he was guilty of engaging in sex with underage people.
He was put in jail. He carefully chose people for their connections and their influence. They were going to help him get the deal of a lifetime.
I think the manner in which he died was shocking.
We're so close to holding him accountable, and now he was gone.
The media failed
This is just a trailer.
to cover much of the Jeffrey Epstein case.
They treated it like a suicide.
We didn't get any great investigative reporting around what had happened.
That nigga's not dead.
That was the other thing too, was like they said, it didn't seem like people looked into the circumstances, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like what was the football player that did it? Aaron Hernandez. They knew everything about. They were like, oh, at this time he did this shit, and then he did this shit, and he was found dead at this time. No suspects, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was thorough, and they was like, hey, Epstein killed himself in his cell by hanging, and we got football later, so stay tuned. And you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Then get it going.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nigga, like,
help though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, that ain't shit. Jeffrey fucking Epstein, I got bread. I mean, real talk.
he didn't help everybody get something underage, nigga. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I know where the real list that he said. He said, y'all think y'all got the list. I got the list. Okay, shit.
hell no.
Y'all got a couple of B lists. You got a couple of Lizzie Lohans on there. A couple of Paris Hiltons.
Yeah.
Some I can't think of no B list dude. It was Michael John. No, oh, damn. If Michael John White was part of the shit, I was like, God damn it.
Hell no.
Got one of me. Yeah. So nigga ain't dead. Nigga don't watch that whole thing. Number 7. Birds aren't real.
All right, fam.
The satirical movement claiming birds are drones. Drone spies. I got a video for that too. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I was just, I get what they're saying now. But, like, that ain't all the birds.
All the birds.
All the birds are drones.
I mean,
and somebody just flying them niggas in schools, 150 at a time.
They magnetic. They follow the lead.
Bruh. Fuck that. Right below. Down below that one.
Oh, there we go.
I'm Peter. And 6 years ago,
You get a
I received information that changed the course of the rest of my life. From 1969 through 2001, the U.S. government murdered over 12 billion birds in the American skies. They did this using poisonous toxins dropped from airplanes that was contagious and murdered all of the birds over the course of about 40 years. Now, I know this is not the public understanding of this. It may sound absurd, but please just bear with me.
All the birds.
12 billion.
So they ain't joking. They think all the, like,
So
I've been
the
seeing a
same
Robinson-
toxic chemicals that you dropped on these birds didn't drop on people too, and toxic them niggas.
I just seen a bird that my dog got to, like it was a baby bird, motherfucker just fucked up because Hercules and chewed it up. Nigga, that's a real bird. Okay, damn.
With me and keep an open
bird in its mouth.
mind.
And I wouldn't let that nigga inside.
You know what I'm saying? I had a parrot That motherfucker's real.
Just be respectful, please, as I share this information with you. I know a lot of you may be wondering, why would the government kill 12 billion birds? It seems like an awful lot of trouble.
The ugly ass nigga, man. Look at this nigga. God damn. He ain't even got a jawline, but he's still ugly though.
For a government to go through. The reason is as devastating as it is simple. For each bird the government killed, they replaced it with a surveillance drone replica in disguise, designed to spy on the American people. Now, some may say,
why would you need to kill the birds for that, though? You just introduce more birds.
if you're the government at least, that this is a worthy sacrifice, these 12 billion lives, for the safety of the people, right? I don't know about that. It seems like a pretty serious limit on our freedom. Wouldn't you agree? The proof that birds are robots is all around us if you start looking. For starters, birds charge their batteries.
Charging up on the motherfucking cords, nigga. Hey man, don't laugh at me right now, man.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me. I'm about to tell y'all what I think, man. Just hold on, but hold it.
Charging up on.
I knew that's what I was about to say right when I saw the birds on there. That's crazy.
On power lines. So they can refuel up high and they can watch the civilians, you know? They also track civilians using a liquid tracking device. You ever wonder why birds poop on your car?
Why I got a little microchip in the middle of my body? A little black dot.
Do you need more evidence? I can go all day up here. Who here has seen a baby pigeon? You haven't, have you? It's weird. There's all these adult pigeons. Where are all the babies?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah,
joke,
yeah.
Right. One more minute.
They come out of the factory as adults, so there's no organic growth, you know? It's a smoking gun. Over the years, as I began putting...
What are those?
Oh, shit.
This whole outfit is crazy.
this information together, I began realizing the extent of all this. And there were times I wished I never even learned this. My life would be so much easier. You know, I remember before I knew this information, I was happier, my steps were lighter, you know?
It too ugly for me. That gotta be fake right there. Number 5 is called the Great Reset, Global Stakeholder Agendas. A World Economic Forum on Rebuilding, post-COVID. Got a video for this. Great Reset. This nigga. Everyone on my screen.
Radically change the world as we know it.
The Great Reset. This is another modern theory.
The pandemic has radically changed the world as we know it, and the actions we take today as we work to recover will define our generation.
Now is the time to think what history would say about this crisis.
2020 has been challenging on a lot of levels, as economic, environmental, and societal frailties have been laid bare. But it's also proved that when we need to, we can act rapidly and restructure our lives.
Recovery from the pandemic is an opportunity. We can see rays of hope in the form of a vaccine, but there is no vaccine for the planet. Nature needs a bailout.
You don't want to go back to the status quo that you had before simply because it was the status quo that got us here.
With everything falling apart, we can.
Like, this is trying to mind control me.
Yeah.
Propaganda. Yeah, you ain't trying to reset me, motherfucker. Hold on. Going to the next. Number 4, health control theories. Claims that it uses the pandemic to control stuff, harm of viruses and radiation, stuff like that. Rapid tech deployment without full long-term studies. But this likelihood is very low. Direct virus link to mind control ain't a thing, but people think so. MK Ultra though.
Yeah,
that shit's a real thing.
I'm sorry, but when motherfuckers say MK Ultra, I think Mortal Kombat Ultra.
Ultra.
I don't think about the real one. Because that's the first MK.
Ultra. No, hold on. No,
that's Killer Instinct.
Yeah,
that's
that was cold. That was cold.
Nigga, that's chaos.
That was my shit. I got another one. This is the control of health. Let's see.
At first I did believe there was a virus, but when they start taking away your rights, it doesn't make sense.
The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades. If you don't follow the rules, the police will have the powers to enforce them. You must stay at home.
Conspiracy theories about 5G have been spreading since the beginning of lockdown.
There is no virus, it's 5G radiation poisoning. This is all a big part of the eventual goal, which is control.
Your body can't handle this new 5G. It's not built for it. And yet lots more people are going to be ill.
These false theories have been contagious.
BBC News at 2 o'clock. This is Nikki Cardwell. Police have broken up a group of around 25 people protesting about the lockdown in central London. The demonstration took place near to the A&E units of St Thomas's Hospital.
5G, tyranny, get used to this. Tyranny, fascism, fascism, fascism.
Major health organisations have said that 5G is safe and that there's absolutely no link between it and coronavirus.
Arrest Bill Gates! Arrest Bill Gates!
Like 5G is connected to the coronavirus.
Fascism. That nigga just yelled fascism fast.
Fascism.
Hell no.
We're getting closer again. Let me get to that one. So, number 3 is the COVID-19 lab leak.
What's the conspiracy on that?
I got
that
a
it
video.
leaked from China?
I think that's what it is too.
We'll find out who leaked it when the courts reveal.
In 10 years.
Yeah.
When they got to.
They got a statute of limitations on when they got to show they have.
Special video where we strayed away from scientific discourse to jump into buck-wild COVID conspiracy theories to set the record straight on a number of them. We've talked about 5G networks, David Icke, and Bill Gates too. It was a wild video. In fact, it was so wild that I had to turn off the comment section as it went out of control. Day by day, I got a lot of accusations, starting from me being Bill Gates' nephew, to being paid by Big Pharma, to one where my supposed goal was to put 5G into everyone. Yeah, I don't know what that means either. So recently, as the so-called lab leak hypothesis got some steam, people were pointing at it as a victory of, let's say, alternative facts over real ones. So in this video, I want to dive deeper into where COVID-19 truly came from.
The likelihood of this is medium. Let's say scientific debate is ongoing, and some agencies shifting towards a possible lab involvement of COVID-19 getting out.
And the credibility of the scientific community. I'm Dr. Bertalan Meshko, and you're watching The Medical Futurist. Researching the most dangerous pathogens in the world. As soon as the world learned about that, conspiracy theorists trying to defy the already dogmatic mainstream narrative.
That's what that's about. We get it.
Oh, we get it. Bertalan versus Blasco.
Yeah, I don't like his voice. QAnon?
Yeah.
It's an anonymous post on 4chan claiming insider knowledge of a deep state battle.
Word.
I got a video on that. I don't know.
Like inside job and shit.
Okay. I don't know. QAnon.
Right there.
Edition, I'm John Barron.
And I'm Shazna Chidoa.
Close to a quarter of Americans say they believe in the QAnon conspiracy theory involving cannibalism, pedophiles, and Donald Trump saving the world. It sounds crazy, but it is having a real-world impact on politics and on the lives of the people who fall down that particular rabbit hole. I'll be speaking to the author of a new book this week about what it's all about and what it costs.
And the debate over ICE agents wearing masks. Is it Gestapo tactics or is it much-needed self-defense for public servants? But first,
the US government shut down.
Democrats could stop this tomorrow by passing that bill in the Senate. Is the Republicans are arguing against each other. They don't have a unified message. I just talked about John Thune, who I think has the simplest, most straightforward message.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, as you mentioned, some Republicans like Mike Johnson, they're
Oh,
not talking
wow.
about that. They're talking about Democrats wanting to provide free health care to illegal immigrants.
Chuck Schumer refused to give the extra time. Why? Because we won't agree.
Say, hey,
You cannot check the immigration status of a pregnant woman. You have to treat her if she needs to be treated. Similarly, a child. Again, you don't ask for their papers first. You treat them.
Yeah. QAnon. And then number one is Pizzagate.
Oh, shit.
All right. WikiLeaks. Oh, no. Oh, Pizzagate. So
Pizzagate.
WikiLeaks emails interpreted as code for a DC pizza place linked to elite baby trafficking. While this is a concern because this is an erosion of trust in institutions and world leaders. The likelihood of this actually being a thing, Pizzagate, is very low. No credible evidence of a specific ring. Got a quick little video. What we doing?
History. That's right. Fuck history.
Fuck history.
Whether it's the CIA or the Akrana, maybe that's what the president. Whether it's the CIA or the Akrana, maybe that's what the president of the United States sees when they show up to office.
Like a drunk MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Is all this stuff they have on him or her, and say that there's a internal mechanism of power that you don't want to mess with, and so you will listen. Whether that internal mechanism of power is the military-industrial complex or whatever, the bureaucracy of government.
Conduct of the deep state.
The deep state.
The entrenched bureaucratic. Well, it's been said, and I think it's generally true, that bureaucratic creatures are like any other creatures. It basically exists to perpetuate itself and to grow. I mean, nobody wants to go out of business. And of course, you get all of these, things like Pizzagate and accusations of one form or another. But
this nigga here crazy. It's like an invisible afro.
Yeah. Here's an interesting thing to consider. Okay, and I want to argue that I'm not saying that Pizzagate in any way was real or QAnon had to say that, but where did
they're part jellyfish?
Where do they get these ideas from? So let's ask ourselves: do pedophiles exist? Yeah. Do organized pedophile organizations exist?
Oh shit.
Yeah, they share information, pictures. They're out there on the dark web. They cooperate. So, does child trafficking exist? Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So, in other words, whether or not specific conspiracy theories about this or that group of organized pedophile cultists is real, all the ingredients for that to be real are there. Pedophiles exist. Organized pedophilia exists. Child and human trafficking exists. At some point, at some time, someone will put all of those together. In fact, certainly, they already have.
So is Pizzagate what launched the whole shit into the Epstein Island?
I think it was just a little bit before that. It was a rabbit hole.
That's crazy.
Or baby hole. You got anything coming up, Brad?
May 9th, performing at Fat Ass 5K. And that night at Fifth Street Gym. Shouts to Alderman Purchase.
All right. A couple of events coming up. May 10th, 10 to 12, here at the Unicorn Room. We got a Mother's Day blunts and brunch. We'll be serving orange juice, sausage, eggs, pancakes. If you want your pancakes enhanced, it's an extra $5. Okay. The first 6 get mimosas already sold like 12 spots already. So, I mean, shit. I get enough people. I just give everybody mimosas. Fuck it. But also, you're gonna get an enhanced dessert, cinnamon roll with THC in it. So come celebrate with your mom, have some good food, have some fun. Also, I have the pop-up vendor spot that's on May 31st. That's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's free to be a part of it. So if you got any products and stuff like that, I'm doing a pop-up shop. Hit me up. Let me know if you want to come sell some shit. And one more thing. Sign kids up for my youth fitness class. It's in June and July from ages 13 to 17. It is on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and we have 2 sessions on all 3 of those days. So you get one at 9 a.m. and one at 9 a.m. and one at 4 p.m. So double duty. We'll lift some weights in the daytime, do some cardio in the evening. And Do that Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And as always, come get your Body Right Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium, where you always get a free game.
Down.
And if you need a character, go ahead and hit that pop-up party pal. We got over 50 characters for your birthday parties, your corporate events, your family get-togethers. Hit us up. We're on Facebook, and it is Monday. So next time you'll see me is on Wednesday for another episode of Girl Talk. Then we come back here on Thursday at 10 o'clock for another episode of Morning Ninjas Reacts. And if you go 7 days in a row, it brings you right back round to today. So join us next Monday at 8:30 p.m. Yeah, damn, I was all the way through. At 8:30 p.m. for another episode of Radio Ninjas Podcast. You can go ahead and get Ninja started.
认真的忍者已经到。